Let's still stay in Parliament because the minority in Parliament say they cannot wait any longer to vote to decide the fate of embattled Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta. The NDC MPs filed a censure motion against the minister, which was referred to an ad hoc committee, which has since last week presented its report to the House. The business statement presented for next week had nothing on the censure motion, but NDC MP for Tamale North, Al-Hassan Suhini, has been lamenting the seeming lack of action on the censure motion.
The Speaker, going through the order paper for this week. The Speaker, going through the order paper for this week, one motion that featured prominently is, I think, even on the order paper for today, motion 17, that this Honourable House adopts the report of the ad hoc committee on the motion of censure against the Honourable Minister of Finance, Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta. Mr. Speaker, going through the business for next week, this very important motion that many citizens and non-citizens with interest in our economy are very expectant of, does not find space. Yes, does not find space in the business statement that has been presented. I do appreciate that, Mr. Speaker, that we'll have extended sittings and it will begin on Monday. The debate is still underway, but the debate ends on Tuesday, Mr. Speaker, and that is a debate on the policy statement. The motion that we are currently debating will end on Tuesday.
Now, Minority Leader Harun Adrusu criticized the Majority Leader for failing to schedule the censure motion. The Constitution provides that a censure motion must be debated and voted on within 14 days of the motion being filed. It has been 28 days since it was filed. Minority Leader is worried.
The outstanding motions of censure, one pursuant to Article 82, and the other two, Article 82, in respect of the Finance Minister and the Health Minister. Mr. Speaker, if we are not able to take them today, we will assume rightly that they are to be deferred to be part of the business next week. And therefore, you must accordingly direct the chairman of the business and the business committee to take note. And then, particularly on the motion of censure in respect of the Finance Minister, the words in Article 82 does not give Parliament perpetuity to discuss the matter. We are within defined time limits to consider the motion and take decision as appropriate. So whatever committee has been set up, we need to bring closure to it. I'm aware that it may be an exercise in failure if I don't get the cooperation of the majority, because they are now backtracking, Mr. Speaker.
But Deputy Majority Leader Alexander Afenyo-Markin has been describing the censure motion as a failed motion, which is dead on arrival. He has been reiterating that the motion will not get any support from the majority side.
Speaker, this is a house that respects rules and procedure. And he knows that this house did not hesitate in making referral to a committee, a referral that the minority opposed and were not in support, but reluctantly accepted. Mr. Speaker, the whole of Ghana watched the evidence they led. The whole of Ghana watched the evidence they led. And the whole of Ghana listened to the Finance Minister on the so-called allegations, to the extent that the committee unanimously dropped 2 of the grounds. Mr. Speaker, we've read the report. Mr. Speaker, the report would come before the House. Nobody is against the process. So he shouldn't create any impression